Welcome to Our Home, Your Holiday. I'm your host, Yento Liu. There are countless reasons to support local farming. When you choose to buy local produce, the money directly goes back into local farmers, meaning you're ultimately supporting a local business. The best part of buying local produce? They deliver the same day they harvest, so whatever hits your table is much fresher. Plus, you also help with environmental reasons as well. When you buy local, it cuts out overseas shipping, so it reduces gas emissions that would ultimately come over with planes and boats. Let's learn more about farming in Aruba. Welcome to the method of hydroponic farming. It is a modern and innovative way of growing plants without soil. In hydroponics farming, plants are grown in a water-based solution that contains all the necessary nutrients, which are delivered directly to the plant's roots. This allows for faster growth, higher yields, and more efficient use of resources. Jake Adams takes us around the Kanuku Fresh Farm, which started 5 years ago with one greenhouse. Today, it has 4 fully functional greenhouses producing 800 lettuce heads per day. They distribute to your neighborhood restaurants and grocery stores, as well as hotels. He tells us why hydroponics works.
It works because you control the environment way better, right? As you can see, we're inside a controlled environment. We control the nutrient content, the pH levels, and it's much more efficient with water, and it's also more efficient with space.
Let's start with space. At the start, about 200 seeds are placed into this planter you see right here. At this stage, minimal space is required. With hydroponics, farmers have the ability to manipulate space and adapt once the lettuce grows bigger.
So these lettuce are in their 3rd and 4th weeks of life, let's say, and that's when they're here. And this is a space-saving technique because, as you can see, the lettuce here are closer together.
As the lettuce continues to mature, farmers can remove a panel, giving the vegetable the space it needs to flourish. Efficient use of space allows for better productivity. As you can imagine, space saving is important, especially when it comes to a small island.
In Aruba, of course, that's also going to be an issue, right? Land. So land is a very limited resource, and we're a growing population, not only on the island, but also in the world. And if you use less space to grow more food, it's just better.
In addition to this way of farming being a space saver, another great thing about this method is that every drop of water has a purpose and doesn't get wasted.
One of the main benefits of the hydroponic system is water efficiency, and that's because we have like a cyclical system with water. This is how the lettuce get water in this little tube right here, right? So this nutrient-rich water goes to the lettuce, they take what they need, and the rest of the water goes all the way there, we use gravity, and falls back in that pipe, and it runs all the way here, back into the tank, where it gets more nutrients and a pH balance, and then the whole process starts again with a pump.
The way the water circulates with hydroponics farming allows for water conservation, making every drop go a long way. This, of course, makes business as well as environmental sense. So we've learned quite a bit about farming hydroponically on the island. Let's get into the best part of local produce for you as the viewer. When you buy lettuce imported outside of Aruba, it is likely the produce is already 2 weeks old before it even hits your fridge. The freshness of buying local is unmatched.
So we harvest in the morning, we pack, and then it goes into the truck and to the supermarkets and to the restaurants, right? So you have like super fresh lettuce.
With enough support, local farmers in Aruba could potentially supply all of Aruba with lettuce in the future. This would mean a decrease in overseas imports, which is, of course, a big plus for the environment.
When you're importing lettuce, they come by ship. I even heard sometimes they come by plane from the Netherlands. It's pretty crazy, that's a lot of fuel costs. And I mean, for now, we still need it because our production capacity is we cannot distribute to the whole island yet. But by supporting us, you help us grow, and maybe one day we could, reach 80–90% of the island, not only alone with other farmers, of course.
The next time you are at the supermarket, think about where your produce is coming from and ask yourself, could I be buying local? And here is our next story.